Alright, well, welcome back to another Fortnite video with just me, actually. No friends, no none of that. But today I wanted to do something a little bit different, and that is I wanted to give out my own little ranking for all the sprites. So this would be like an F through S tier, I guess. So, yeah, I'm gonna do sprites, and of course, the variant types for the sprites. I'm not doing every single variant. Like, I'm not gonna rate hollow foil Batman and also rate water hollow foil. That'd be stupid because they both are the basic sprite, just, you know, the same effect. So yeah. Anyways, I think that makes sense. Let's begin. This water dude, water sprite. 20-year-old in water. This guy kind of sucks at lower levels, honestly. A higher level, he's better. Like, I would say level 4, he actually starts doing shit. So, I'm gonna give him like a fucking D tier. I'm not gonna lie, he kinda sucks. Earth Sprite gives you rare additional items and chests. Or has a chance to. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna give him a good ol' B tier. Since they recently, or not recently, but they made it where self-revives can be found in chests. He's not as good in my opinion because of that, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. He's still pretty good sprite though. I'll give him a B tier. Give the fire sprite 2 rankings because his old feature and new feature are very different. We're gonna start the new one. The new fire sprite does additional damage per shot to the opponent, so it doesn't do a fire spread like how the old one did. I don't know why the fuck I got a stroke there. But he does individual damage to one person. Oh, creates a fiery burst. Yeah, he does that. So, I like the new one that much. I'll give like a C tier. The old fire sprite though, I think the old was way better with the fire spread. It helped way more with multiple opponents at once, and I'm pretty sure it just overall did better damage because it dealt damage over time and not just like one hit. So like if you were to stand in the fire, it would actually do several damage to you compared to just the single burst. So I think this is better. Duck Sprite, emote, or jamming and plunge the shield. Honestly, this is a pretty good sprite. I'm not gonna lie. I tend to forget about this guy's ability, but honestly when I do remember it, it always comes in super useful. So I'm gonna give it a good A here. The Ghost Sprite. Oh, you are so cool. Gains cloak when upon reloading. This guy's pretty good. I'm gonna give him a good ol' S. It's just a really good sprite. Like, use this guy. Dream Sprite. Gives you random loot when he levels up, and then it will extract himself one at max level, while on top of that giving you some random loot. He's pretty good. The loot though I think changed recently, so he's not as good as how he used to be. He used to give you some insane stuff, honestly, I feel like, but he's still pretty good. I would give him like a good old 8 personally. The Demon Sprite gives you health and shield upon eliminating a player. I feel like this guy's pretty good. I'll give him a to say about it. Like, it's a basic ability, but it's a good one. The Punk Sprite gives you infinite ammo or does nothing. This guy honestly is kind of useless. He looks cool, but he's kind of useless. I'll give him a D tier. I can definitely see the infinite ammo being useful, but I personally just do not see much of the value in it. The King Sprite pickaxe deals more damage. This really does depend if you play builds or 0 builds. But honestly, I feel like even if I played builds, I still wouldn't run this guy that much. I'm gonna give this spray a C. I'm the king! Overall. I just do not see much of a use in this. Peanut Sprite gives you a chance to find more loot when killing a player, and melee is used for finding mythic items when killing a player. This guy honestly is kind of stupid. I don't really see much of a point in bringing this guy in because I feel like once you could eliminate a player, you're already gonna have decent loot to an extent. So I'm gonna give you a fucking here, honestly. Vinny's Junior Sprite Sprinting for a short time makes your slide duration. Slide kicking enemies increases rate of fire and reloading speed. This guy is pretty fucking good. I'm gonna give him an 8. The 0 point sprite spawns a bubble shield junior when you're using a heal item. This guy is pretty fucking good. I'm gonna give him an 8. He's honestly a good sprite. It kind of sucks though, because I'm not considering you're not gonna want to run this guy because of the fact that everyone's gonna want to be on your ass for him. But like, he's still a pretty good sprite. Fishy sprite. Swim speed greatly increases. Taking damage also gives you a brief increase in movement speed. This guy is also here. If you're in storm and you find this guy, you're pretty much set for the storm cycle because you're just gonna be able to speed super fast through the storm because if you're taking damage. So, S tier. The striker sprite gains an overdrive effect when you mantle. Honestly, I'll give him an A tier. I like him. Not the best sprite I would say for movement, but he's a really good sprite for movement. Aura sprite gains shock rock charges when you deal enough damage to enemies. Honestly, you sound really good, but then you realize it's like 1 kill gives you 1 shock rock. I wish it was a little bit better. I wish a kill for higher levels gave you like 3. Like for level 5, I feel like 1 kill should give you a full set. I don't know. Or like 2 at least. I don't know. Maybe I'm ranking this guy a little bit too low, but I'm gonna give him like a B tier. But he's still a good sprite. Like, he's not the worst. The boss sprite gives you increased amount of max shield and health. This guy's busted. I'm giving him an S tier. Everyone knows why. This guy's a fucking menace to society. Just look at his face. He's like the fire sprite. So S tier. The Grim sprite. Players who attack you are marked for a duration. You are actually a pretty good sprite. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give you an S tier. Look cool. The air sprite increases movement, height, and sprinting, jump height, and also nullifies fall damage. So you are pretty good. Also, this guy's obviously getting an S tier. Or just in general. 7 sprite, eliminate players. Enemy players see this trait. I couldn't read that. Enemy players' foot trails are visible in the world for your squad. You are a pretty good sprite, honestly. You're not the best sprite in my opinion for like ping players, but like you're a pretty good sprite. So I'm gonna give you like a B tier. Pretty good. Iron Mouse sprite regains health over time when low, while regenerating gains cloak. This is a pretty good fucking sprite, honestly. I'm gonna give you, honestly, an A tier. That is a pretty good fucking ability. The Poil sprite. Upon earning an elimination, slowly replenishes shield for you and nearby squad members for a duration. You're a pretty good sprite. I'm gonna give you, honestly, an A tier. Overall, pretty good sprite. Looting Llama sprite. Opening ammo boxes with a chance to upgrade your weapons. Honestly, you are a great sprite. You're amazing. Also, you look goofy. Oh. He had a big yawn. I give you an S tier. Because honestly, I don't know why this sprite wouldn't be like an A or an S tier in general. So I feel like this is just a good sprite. Peaky Peely sprite. Marks rare sprite variants nearby, including enemies with variants. Fuck you, Swab. It does do that because Swab didn't know he did this. But reveals your location. Yeah, he's a pretty good sprite, honestly, but I wouldn't say he's the best sprite. But overall, a decent sprite. I'm gonna give him a B tier. Gold. This one gains 3 times bonus XP for eliminations. This is a very good sprite for leveling up. And honestly, I'm gonna give you an S tier. Really good fucking sprite to bring. Or a very good variant type to bring. Quack Water, or just Quack Sprite, not Quack Water. Gains 50% sprite XP for all sprites in your inventory. This guy's a very good sprite. I would give him, honestly, also an S tier. Really good fucking sprite type, honestly. The Gummy Sprites. gain 20% more sprite dust upon extraction. You are a pretty good sprite as well for getting sprite dust for during the season. Obviously right now, since everything is free for bringing back sprites, it's not that good. But for during the season, you are a very good sprite. I would give you, honestly, an A tier. The Galaxy Sprites. Gain 30% more ammo whenever picking up in the world. You are not that good. Honestly, you are probably the most okay, I think besides for Gem, I think you are honestly the most underwhelming sprite type. So, I'm not gonna lie, besides for how you look, it's cool, but we're not going off of how you look, we're going off of your ability. So I'm gonna give you a D tier. Not that good. The Hollow Foil Sprite gives you a chance to find rare sprites, and also, since this is for your squad, if everybody wears a sprite, a hollow foil sprite, it adds up. So if you have duos and you both run a hollow foil, it goes up by 5, so 10%, 15%, and then on top of that, 20% if you have squads. So you are a pretty good sprite. Honestly, S tier, amazing to run during the season. I think this is an amazing sprite. The Cube Sprites. While in Storm, gain the Overdrive effect. Now, I can see how this can be useful, however, I really just don't see it being that good. So, I'm gonna give you, honestly, I'm gonna give you a C tier. Yes, but you're not the worst. And finally, we have the Gem Sprites, which take 30% less fall damage. In a season that is full of mobility items, which pretty much every mobility item when you use it makes you not take fall damage, this is a very useless sprite to have for the type. It looks so cool, like the design is so clean on this one. I love it. But you're just not that good with your ability. So I'm gonna give you an F tier. I'm not gonna lie, I just don't see the use in this. Maybe I could see it in builds. You know what? I'm gonna go to a D tier. Builds actually, but besides that, I just don't see a point in you. And yeah, that is every single sprite. Wait, I forgot about the John Wick sprite. Knocking players reviews others nearby. Honestly, you're not the best sprite. I'm gonna give you a D tier. I think zombie is not that good. Yeah, that is now officially all of these sprite types ranked for me personally. If you want to let me know how you would rank some of these differently, I would love to know. But yeah, that's all. Hope you enjoyed. This season's been great. This will actually be the last video up for this season that's based off of, I guess, sprites, because there's gonna be a reload video coming soon, probably tomorrow actually. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and that's all. Yeah. Bye.